Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Mail Club Corner. If you're new here, I have a fantasy adventure webcomic called Cast Off, and every month I make 2 stickers and a print for the Comics Monthly Mail Club. Usually I let patrons vote on the theme for each month, but since February is the month of love, I wanted to do something with a Valentine's Day theme. Let's get the time-lapse going and I'll get right into it. Just like last month, this month was also a continuation of a theme I've done in the past. Last February, I was really itching to do some cutesy Valentine/lovecore outfits for the characters and put a poll on Patreon to decide who would be featured. Ariana and Marina ended up winning in a landslide, so I designed some cutesy outfits for the 2 of them and had them feature as the stickers in the print. The end result is honestly one of my favorite Mail Club sets from recent years, and I still really love how these turned out. When I decided I wanted to revisit the theme again this year, I put out a poll to decide who would get the spotlight. I wanted to focus on the main cast first, so Vector, Rory, and Frankie were the only options. Frankie won first by a landslide, but Vector and Rory actually tied for second, like the exact same amount of votes for each of them. So much for that plan! Doing a 3rd sticker wasn't really time or cost effective, so ultimately it came down to me to be the tiebreaker, and since we did the girlies last year, I decided that this year's for the boys. Sorry, Rory, you'll have your chance next year. While the overall theme was lovecore, I wanted to give each character their own unique aesthetic within that theme. Marina's was a classy, Lolita-esque outfit, Ariana had a brighter pop fashion aesthetic, and for Frankie, I wanted to go with something on the classy and mature side, but with fun details to make him a little quirky. I originally thought about going towards something like formal attire, a nice vest and slacks, the type of outfit you'd see a guy wearing to a school dance. However, as I was digging around on Pinterest, I started seeing lots of cosplay outfits and ended up leaning more in that direction instead. I took a lot of inspiration from idol outfits and kind of romantic, princely-esque clothing, less school dance, more Otome Game Valentine's Day promotional art. The colors lean towards white and red for that Valentine's theming with a little bit of gold for some regal flair. Every Frankie redesign has to do something unique with his eye patch, so I opted to give him a heart-shaped one with a rose motif. It's not the first time I've given him a heart-shaped eye patch, but I always have fun with it, it's cute. I also pulled his hair into a little ponytail for a change of pace, love to give my kiddos alternate hairstyles. Lastly, instead of giving him his usual scarf, I gave him a big cutesy neck bow with a little heart ornament, plus a shoulder cape with epaulettes. Overall, the vibe feels princey and regal, but with that slightly immature Frankie flair that everyone loves him for. There he is, that's my sweet baby boy right there. He wants to be your Valentine. With his sticker done though, let's move on to Vector's. Vector was one I struggled with a little bit more and had to do a lot of digging around to settle on the specific direction I wanted to go in. Men's clothing is so frustratingly lacking in variety, and while I was spoiled for choice designing outfits for the girls, I struggled a bit with my boys and fitting the theme without having too much overlap between them. I ended up starting my search in similar places and diverging from there. While Frankie is princely in an older, more mature way, Vector could swing more towards the young, innocent prince type and have clothes that were a bit more cutesy and boyish. Plus, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love putting this lad in cute little shorts, and we're doing it again for this one. I started digging around for little prince type outfits and found some inspiration for the general shape of the outfit as well as the color scheme from... Okay, so I don't know what game these are from, but I see these little outfit sets on Pinterest all the time and I love them. They are a mystery to me, but they have inspired so many fun outfit designs, and this one in particular pinged my color scheme radar as soon as I saw it. The shades of pink combined with brown gave me the perfect cute and sweet, youthful but not overly girly vibe I was going for, and I launched straight into figuring out the outfit from there. Cute little brown capelet, neck bow, little pink shorts, and a cat plushie and a messenger bag for a bit of whimsy. I've talked in previous videos how much I associate Vector with black cats, so this felt like a good callback to that, and I think adding the plushie gives the whole piece some added cuteness. It's a small thing, but I love it. It really is the little details that make the art sometimes. Okay, and that's the stickers all done. Overall, I'm really happy with how they turned out. I always love an opportunity to go crazy designing little one-off outfits for my babies, and this was very good star enrichment. But now let's talk about the print. While I had to limit myself to 2 stickers, I didn't want to leave Rory out of the mix, so the Troubled Teens trio is all together for the print. The pose here is actually based off a very, very old drawing I did of the main trio back in the day, but we've swapped out Ariana for Rory. Considering the theme, I thought that having them all link arms and do different versions of heart hands would be cute as heck, and I was right, it is. I made some minor tweaks to the boys' outfits to let me play in the sandbox a bit, as it were. Frankie's got a more slimmed down and casual version of the outfit from his sticker, while Vector is pretty similar but with a few minor details changed. Rory's outfit I wanted to be cute and sporty, girly but not frilly, so she gets a cropped shirt and jacket with a pleated skirt and heart-shaped sunglasses. Very much inspired by Summer Morozensky from Musume, aka my arch nemesis. I don't have her in the game and she keeps beating me in races. Get out of here, Maru! Go be old somewhere else! Hi, Editing Star here. So, fun fact is that the day after I recorded this voiceover, I got to do a random 10 pull in the Musume gacha, and of all the characters I could have gotten, I pulled Summer Morozensky. So, hater arc is over. Now I get to be the annoying person in champions meetings. Let's go! Go, my bikini horse! Run! She's definitely the type to favor mobility over anything else, and I can absolutely see her tearing around and causing chaos while wearing this. The background for this piece was where I ended up struggling. I wanted this print to match the one from last year, so I thought giving them similar backgrounds would help tie them together, but last year's print had a lot of little sweets decorating the border, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to do that again. I tried just repurposing the sweets I drew last year, but that felt too cheap and lazy, and I didn't feel like the sweets really worked for this year's print anyway, so we went in a different direction. I played around with a couple lace brushes and pattern tools I got from the asset store, sprinkled in some heart confetti, did some fun little accent scribbles, and voila, we've managed to bring it all together. A pretty simple print, all things considered, but I like how it came out. But with that, that's this year's cutesy Valentine's art all done and dusted. Some quick announcements here at the end. If you'd like to have the opportunity to design some costumes for a future Mail Club, we have a costume design contest running from now until the start of April. The theme for this round is mermaids for Mermay, so submit some fun fishy designs for the comics characters and your designs could be featured in an upcoming Mail Club. I'll have a link in the description with all the details, so go check that out and make sure to read the rules thoroughly before submitting. Additionally, Frankie plushies are coming soon! March 6th is going to be the start date for those, and they'll only be available for 3 weeks once the campaign starts, so mark your calendars and check the link for that down in the description. If you'd like to get the art from today's video, you have until the end of February to join my Patreon. You can join one of the Mail Club tiers to get this merch sent to you automatically, or join one of the lower tiers and buy them from the Patreon secret shop. Also have leftovers of the stickers available after the month is over. All those links will be down in the description. A huge thank you to all my lovely patrons for their support, and a special huge thanks to my video shout out to your patrons. Holly, Mr. Don Matsu, Alyssa Herzog, and Neon Valkyrie. Alright, and that's gonna be it for today. Fare thee well, friends, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!